moving from many books to one book. And this is the time to talk about Long Beach reads one book when the entire city spends an entire week every year to discuss a book. And today we're going to welcome again Susan Redfield, who is the chair of Book Week, and we're going to talk about their book, The Soloist. Welcome, Susan.
Thank you, Marie-Jo.
Before we get into the topics of The Soloist, I would like the viewers to get a little retrospective of what Long Beach Reads One Book is and the Long Beach Public Library Foundation.
Well, I wanted to start first by talking about the Long Beach Public Library Foundation. And the foundation's about 12 years old, and its mission, we have a solid mission statement. I want to read it accurately. The foundation provides support to enhance the Long Beach Public Library and encourages literacy and education for all members of the community. And there are three core programs that the Library Foundation funds. One is our family assists in funding, Family Learning Centers, which provides homework helpers and computer services for students and their parents. Also the Raising a Reader program, which is for preschool students, and then Book Week. And Book Week has been around now, this will be the 9th year in 2010, and we've read a variety of different books. Lots of information is on the Foundation's website. And the purpose of Book Week is to bring the community together. We work with high school students and sometimes even middle school students, the college, the university, and lots of community organizations. Great support from the Press Telegram, and as a result of that, when we started with the first book, which was Tuesdays with Maury, maybe we had a few thousand people participate, and we were able to count nearly 100,000 people participating last year. So it has grown exponentially, and people have started book clubs as a result of this program. Lots of book clubs participate, community organizations. It's really fun. We read a couple years ago a book called Grayson, written by a Seal Beach woman who had traveled with a baby gray whale in her exploits as a swimmer off the beaches. So it was fun to learn about that one. We have a committee of about 25 people that identify about 100 books, and then each of us ID them, divide them up and read them. And ultimately we chose this book because it is local, including some Long Beach connections, very positive Long Beach connections, and because of its amazing themes.
After reading the book, I found there were a lot of topics out of this book. Can you tell which topics are going to be studied more specifically and discussed during Book Week?
The themes in this book, and some of you may have seen the movie, some of your viewers may have seen the movie. The book is very, very good, well written by an excellent journalist who is very well known and has won a number of awards as a result of this book. And the story includes themes of the power of friendship, the power of music, homelessness and mental health issues, journalism, and the importance of advocacy and how we all can be advocates for people when they are in need. That we have about 25 organizations participating, including the Villages at Cabrillo, the Long Beach Mental Health Community, Food Finders, the Homeless Coalition, Cal State Long Beach Unified School District, lots of friends. It's a good group.
I understand the main participant is going to be Steve Lopez. Do you have anything else in the calendar events as of now? Because I know you're still working on signing more participants.
Exactly. We're working with high school students primarily this year. I should mention that Andy Osmond from Poly High School, who's the orchestra leader, is arranging for a Beethoven production, and Steve Lopez will be in Long Beach on March 3rd, 2010 for the entire day, culminating with an evening program over at the Congregational Church in downtown Long Beach, where there will be hymn speaking and Poly High School Orchestra performing Beethoven. The schools will primarily be the high school students, and a number of high school students are very interested in the issue of homelessness and have requested information. Teachers have also identified other books related to mental health and homelessness that are relevant for middle school students and even younger. Cal State Long Beach is particularly interested in the journalistic element of this and the fact that we all know our newspapers around the country are struggling and how we can help the newspapers and work with journalists. So we're involving Press Telegram, particularly Rich Archibald is speaking with classes and the like. And anybody who wants to participate and has a program idea should call the Library Foundation, and we produce a brochure and put information on the internet as well as publicly throughout all the libraries.
Yeah, and the information for the foundation will be on the screen for the viewers. When you mentioned it earlier, the learning centers, they actually are in the different branches, correct?
Right, there are 12 library branches in Long Beach. We have a very strong library system, and fortunately we're a favorite of the mayor's, and he's been very helpful to us, and his wife Nancy Foster is also excellently involved. She's on our committee for this book week, and in our 12 branches, each branch will have a program related to the Soloist, and each branch does have a family learning center, so we have 12 family learning centers. So if people are not using the family learning centers but are interested in knowing more, find their local branch and go check it out.
We need to talk about the sponsors, the people who throughout the years made it possible and are still making it possible this year. For instance, bookstores.
Yes, and Barnes & Noble and Borders have both always been participants with us and supportive, and a variety of other local foundations and individuals. Yes, the Gutenberg program is a wonderful opportunity to purchase books in perpetuity for the library for a donation of $500. The money is put into an endowment fund, and income from that $500 is used every year to purchase new books for the library, and your name gets put in the book each year. And it's a wonderful opportunity to help the library system, and you can buy books for older people or students or young people, any kind of book you want. We also do have one fundraiser. I should mention that all of the work for the Library Foundation comes from donations. We get no government support, and we're very blessed that the city has been very responsive to helping the Library Foundation over the years. We have one fundraiser in June. We call it Grape Expectations. Tons of fun, and raises a lot of the money that supports these programs.
Well, Susan, it was a pleasure talking to you again today, and also I know our viewers are very eager to participate. If they not read the book, then to go and grab that book. And thanks again for being here.
Thank you, Marie-Jo.
We had a great show today. I hope you enjoy learning about books as much as I did. And to me, taking a book can be as simple as coming to the main library. Take a good time to stop and smell the roses. Thanks for watching. Thank you.